So it's officially 2 weeks after surgery, and around day 10, I noticed that I had a hole in the back of my throat. Yes, a hole, entire hole. Yeah, I'm giving y'all an update on my little tonsillectomy scare. But before we get into all of that, I need y'all to take a trip with me back to last week. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Sheray's, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about my tonsillectomy experience. So keep watching. Today is day 8. I want to say it's day 7. No, today's day 8. So it's been 8 days since my surgery. As you can see, my voice is still... I sound like Kermit the Frog. Like, let's be real. I sound like Kermit the Frog right now. However, this is the best that I've sounded and the best that I've felt since the surgery, like, period, hands down. I wanted to do like a 3-day review, like a 3-day recap, like how I was feeling 3 days after the surgery, but listen, my voice was terrible. You guys wouldn't even have wanted to sit through a minute of video hearing my voice like that. Like, I'm going to give you guys a little background about, I guess, why I had to get my tonsils removed. Since I was about 12, I've been having tonsil situations. I would get tonsil infections all the time, tonsillitis, but I never had strep throat ever. And when I was about, like middle teenage, like 16, my mom went to try to see if I could get my tonsils removed, but we just kept getting told no, nobody would take out my tonsils. I even got told once before that they no longer did the operation in Florida. Yeah, I know, it sounds crazy. And so as I got older, my tonsil infections got worse. Like, I would get them more often, like 3, 4, 5 times a year. And I went to a doctor last year, the end of 2016, for like just an annual exam. And the doctor, she was like, your tonsils are really swollen. And I'm like, duh, bitch. Duh. I really vented out to her. Like, I was like, listen, I've been having tonsil situations forever. Like, I'm really getting tired of this. I was up in college too, and I'm like, I'm just tired of getting fevers and having to be absent from school or work all because of my tonsils. I can't talk. Anyone who's ever had tonsillitis or a tonsil infection, they understand my pain. You guys feel my pain. So, she ordered for me to go to a ear and throat doctor, and I've never been to one of those. My appointment was in February to see him. So he took one look. I'm telling you guys, no lie. It took like 5 seconds. As soon as I opened up my mouth, he said, oh yeah, your tonsils are way too big. We gotta get them out immediately. And I didn't know it was that serious. I knew I needed to get my tonsils removed, but they wanted me to go into surgery the week after. And I'm like, this is my first time meeting you, and you want me to have surgery next week?
Oh, hell no!
This is moving a little too fast for me, And another reason why I didn't want to have the surgery the next week was also that, like, one, I gotta do my research on you. Like, I gotta do some research on you. And then 2, there's this big music artist convention, because I'm a recording artist. There's this big music convention in Houston, Texas called South by Southwest. And I was really wanting to go to it. So I'm like, I can't have my tonsils removed right before I go to South by Southwest. Like, it's not even gonna happen. So, long story short, I didn't end up going to South by Southwest. But it still gave me like that extra week to kind of mentally prepare myself for a surgery, because I've never had a surgery. I wasn't afraid at all. I wasn't nervous until the day of the surgery. The day of the surgery, it's like hit me. Everything hit me. Like, I'm like, oh my God, this is for real. Like, not many people die from this surgery. I didn't read anything honestly about people dying, but people do die from anesthesia, and that's what worried me the most. It was just going under anesthesia. That's the only thing that got me kind of nervous. But the actual procedure itself didn't have me nervous. You know, I shed a tear, and then I shed a few tears right before I went into surgery. And you know, I got people sending me text messages, all kind of emotional ass text messages. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are acting like I'm about to die or something. You're making my anxiety worse. My surgery time was at 10 a.m. and at this specific hospital, you had to be there 2 hours prior to surgery. So I had to be there at 8 a.m. But this hospital is also pretty far from where I live, so we had to be up early to get there at 8. I had to check into the ER. I couldn't eat anything after midnight the day before. So y'all already know, that day before surgery, I pigged out. I don't care. I ate everything and anything I wanted. I literally was just picking up stuff. Like, fuck the calories. I don't even care, because for the next 2-3 weeks, I'm not gonna be able to eat solid food. So you might as well go all in. So I literally had whatever I wanted to eat. I don't care. Didn't care the price. Don't care. When it came down, like it was time for surgery, I was like, oh my God, it's time. They're about to take me. They got me strapped down to like this little bed thing. They're pushing me through these double doors. It's like past those double doors, you already know it's about to go down. For the most part, you know, I think I'm a savage. I'm a pretty tough girl. But I was crying. Not like boo-hoo crying, but I shed some tears. Like, literally, they're pushing me into this room. I see this light, like this big ass light. And I'm just like, oh my God, this room. It reminded me of something I first saw. Of course it wasn't dirty. You know the movie Saw. It was like, I'm like, oh my God, I see all these surgical utensils and shit. This shit is about to get real. It's about to go down. I'm looking at this light and I'm just praying. I'm saying my final prayers to myself. I'm like, Lord God. The anesthesiologist, he comes over to me in the middle of my prayers to myself. He's like, ready to go night-night? I'm like, what? Already? And he's like, yeah, it's time. And so he puts this mask over my face and nothing's happening. I'm looking at him, he looking at me. I'm looking at him, he looking at me. I'm like, nigga, this ain't working. He says, how about you just start counting and take deep breaths while you count. So this is the last thing I remember. I counted to 1, took a deep breath, counted to 2, took a deep breath. And I was like, I said, like that? Like, that's what I said to him. He's like, yeah, like that. That's it. Like, that's all I remember. And then I woke up from surgery. Like, it was so quick. Like, you literally go to sleep and then you wake up. And it was that. I didn't feel anything. I didn't have any crazy experience or nothing. And unfortunately, this stupid hospital, they didn't let anyone come see me in recovery, like in ICU. I really wanted for my mom to like see me or record me waking up from the anesthesia. And she didn't, of course, because they didn't let anyone come to the back. So I woke up to these lame nurses and I'm just like, ugh. I really wanted a video of me talking crazy and having that crazy anesthesia moment. But the surgery itself lasted about 30-45 minutes. However, you have to sit in recovery for 2 hours after that just so they can monitor you, make sure everything's fine, that you don't have any bleeding or anything. And yeah, after like the first hour, then they let my mom come to the back. I was experiencing minor soreness right after surgery. Like I told the lady, I was like, my throat is sore. Because you're swallowing it so then you can feel it. You're waking up from the anesthesia, you can kind of feel it. So immediately they gave me like a cup of ice. Just know that ice is gonna be your best friend. Ice cream, juice, water, yogurt, those kind of things. Anything cold and really soft and mushy. Of course, your doctor's gonna give you a list of whatever you can and cannot eat. Soup is also my best friend. For the first few days, yeah, yogurt and stuff didn't really sit well with my stomach. I'll eat Jell-O here and there, but soup was the only thing that could really stay on my stomach. It didn't upset it. It didn't cause me to feel nauseous or anything. So you make sure you got you some soup. Also, ice packs. Got some here. Had this. I think you can get it from like Walgreens or Walmart. It's kind of ugly because they be going through it, you know. And I just sit it on my neck. Like, I be folding this bad boy up. Sometimes I have it like this, and I just even right now, this feels amazing. Like, here's another one. This one's also kind of ugly, but who cares? This one's by Equate. This one's more easy and bendy. Like, it's really soft. And yeah, like, I just go to sleep with an ice pack. Like, however you can get that thing on, you go to sleep like that. Listen, this feels like heaven now. Alright, because your glands gonna be sore. I know I keep taking like these really big swallows, like pauses before I swallow, but it's because literally you do feel a soreness. You do feel pain when you swallow. I'm even experiencing pain as I talk, but my doctors told me that I need to try to talk as much as possible, just to keep flexing the muscle. It only hurts, like, I notice if I've talked for a very long time, like if I'm talking for about 10 minutes straight, I'm gonna start feeling like a strain in my throat. Like, it's really weird, but I feel like a strain. Like, even my tongue, it gets really tight. I would describe this soreness as a really bad sore throat. Like I said, in other people's reviews, they're describing it as swallowing glass. No, it's not gonna feel like you're swallowing glass, okay? I don't know what the hell swallowing glass feels like, but it's not gonna feel like that. As far as pain, I'm not someone who can take a lot of pain, like, to my body. I'm sorry. I'm a damsel in distress when it comes to that. I will fall out and cry, okay? I'm not even finna sugarcoat it. They did prescribe me pain medicine along with the antibiotic. The antibiotic is so that your throat doesn't get like an infection or anything from whatever you're drinking or whatever. And then the pain medicine is, of course, to alleviate the pain that you're having. Day one, I was talking immediately after surgery. Like, not like a whole lot of talking, but I could talk. Some people, they said that they couldn't talk after surgery, but you know, like I said, I'm a fucking savage. And so, I was talking the day after surgery, like the day literally after surgery. But all that got cut short, okay? Because when the hospital medication that they had in my IV, when that wore off and the pain started to really hit me, yeah, I wasn't doing too much talking after that. Day 2 was my worst day. I thought I was gonna have to go back to the hospital because I woke up like early afternoon. I woke up around 12. I had a fever. But my fever wasn't high enough to go to the hospital because in the packet they're gonna give you a whole bunch of information on what to do after your surgery and blah blah blah. And it said like if I have a fever of 101 or higher, then I should go back to the hospital or the nearest hospital to me. But my fever was at a 99.8, and so I didn't want to take, I couldn't take, at that point I couldn't take the medicine because then I would be overdosing. So I had my sister run to the store and go get me some liquid Tylenol for extra strength, I believe. Yeah, the extra strength one. That Tylenol helped a lot because in the packet it tells you to take Tylenol in the event of having a fever. So, yeah, I just really felt, my body felt weak. I was like shaking a little, like, you know when your body's so weak, you got that little shakiness going on. That's really how I felt on day 2. I kept throwing up, and then as you throw up, your throat hurts more because it's like you just had a surgery. It was just terrible for me. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make it through this. Literally, it was a constant cycle of taking the medicine, going to sleep, and you're waking up to take your next dose. Because by the time, the pain is what's waking you up, okay? Well, at least this is my experience. When I'm waking up, it's like the pain is waking me up out of my sleep. And when I'm waking up, I gotta go take some medicine. And it was just again and again, same thing. I'm waking up to take medicine, I'm going to sleep. I'm waking up taking medicine, I'm going to sleep. You wanna know another crazy thing? Right after surgery, my uvula, the thing that looks like a punching bag in the back of your throat, it was like this big, okay? This big, literally. And I'm like, I've never seen a uvula this damn big. I never knew a uvula could even get that big. And that's one of the side effects to the surgery. Some people experience a swollen tongue, a swollen uvula. My tongue was kind of swollen, but not really swollen. My tongue couldn't stick all the way out. It still can't. Like, I still can't stick my tongue completely out because it hurts. Like, I don't know why. Like, the whole back of the throat area is just out of commission. I hope my video was very informative to you guys. But that's pretty much my experience in a nutshell. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel because guess what? As soon as my voice comes back, I have so much content, so much new stuff for you guys. It's gonna be crazy. Alright? So just stay tuned and until next time.
Hold on, hell no. Wait. Anyways, I've been here since like 6 a.m. They about to come. It is time. I am signing off. They about to come put me under anesthesia. And yeah, see y'all soon. It's really almost tired. I ain't gonna lie, it just hit me today. Like, I'm really about to have a surgery. Like, I'm a little nervous. But hopefully, you know, I'm in and out.
What's up, everyone? So here's the update of my tonsillectomy scare, or my after surgery scare. So today is day 14 after my tonsillectomy. So it's officially 2 weeks after surgery, and around day 10 I noticed that I had a hole in the back of my throat. Yes, a whole entire hole. You know me, it's day 10. I'm like, ooh, I can hear my voice coming back. I'm getting my voice back. I don't sound like a frog anymore. And I go in the bathroom to check my throat, just to, you know, look at it, and I see a hole. Like, real life, a hole. Like, I could put my finger through it if I want. Immediately, I'm like, what the f***? Me, honestly, I was just more nervous that I'm gonna have to go through surgery again. And in my mind, when I see that hole, I'm thinking, oh my God, anesthesia. Oh my God, I'm gonna be like in pain again. Like, why me? I'm like, oh my God. No, Lord, I can't go. I know I can't do it. I can't go under the knife again. Not again. Who can I sue.com? Lord, I feel weak. Help me, Howard, where you at? Who got money for that? Who surgery for the cover? I go online and I'm looking up different stuff. I Google like hole in throat after tonsillectomy, like something along the lines of that. And then boom, I see a whole bunch of little different links. So I'm like, okay, someone's gone through this before. And I'm clicking through little different like little doctors forums and stuff. People got like Q&As going on, and the stuff that they're describing is pretty much my throat. I'm like, yes. And one person like even uploaded pictures, and I'm like, oh my God, that is exactly how my throat look right now. Like, it's really a hole. It is not me exaggerating. Literally, like, I can put my finger through it if I want to. One person said it should close up on its own. Another person goes that they had to get it clipped. And you know, in my mind, clipped? Clipped? Okay. Alright. Yeah. Gave it like 2 days before I called my doctor's office, because it was like one day I noticed that it was like sore. So I was like, oh, I probably messed up something. And then once my mom found out, she was like, you don't want for food to get caught in it. And you don't want to have to. So I'm calling. I called, you know, the hospital. I asked for the nurse practitioner that was, you know, in the surgery with me or whatever. She's busy. So the receptionist, she takes down a note. I get a call back from some other assistant. And I'm telling him, I'm explaining to him what's going on. He's like, a hole? I said, yes, a hole. And he's like, no, you mean maybe like a crease, like a cut. And I'm like, no.
Sink into the floor.
A hole. Yes.
Sink.
A hole. And I told him, like, he's acting like he's never heard of this. He, like, what? Like, are you in pain? Is it black? I was like, you know, no, it's not discolored or anything. It's on my left side. I can't really explain it. You have to see it. And so I told him, like, you know, what I Googled and looked up. You could tell that he was really concerned, like really concerned, because he's on the phone with me and looking this stuff up on Google with me, and he's never heard of this. Like, you know, he swore up and down the surgeon was the best surgeon in Florida, blah, blah, blah. And, well, shit, not today. Not today. Next day, I'm headed up. I get to the doctor's office, and he examines my throat. And he is shocked. When I tell you he is shocked, he's like, okay, just stay right here. I'm gonna go get the doctor, like the surgeon. So he leaves me alone for about 5 minutes or so. And next thing you know, a bunch of surgeons like come in, like a room full of, you know, I'm like, this must be serious. All y'all in here. And everybody just taking a look at the back of my throat. They got me, my mouth all wide open, got stuff down it. They even like tried to put like this suction thing through it to see like if it had like an infection or anything, or if food had been caught in it or something. So it wasn't infected, there wasn't any food, but they all just was like, they didn't give me a clear explanation. Honest to God, Google gave a better like explanation in them. Because I guess this is something that they had never seen before. But I was telling them, like, yeah, online, it's apparently been patients that's happened to them before. And he told me, like, you know, it may be because how much of the tonsil he had to remove. And his only real, like, explanation he gave me was, well, you had some pretty bad tonsils. You know, everyone's chuckling. And I'm like, okay. Well, I'm sure all your tonsil patients that you take out have pretty bad tonsils. That's why you're getting them taken out, you know? And he was like, oh, you know, I was having, that side, I was having a hard time getting them out. What the hell does that even mean? Like, what does that even really mean? He was having a hard time taking them out. Like, what does that mean? So yeah, even right now, the hole is still there. They gave me like some type of steroid medication that apparently is gonna make it grow back on its own. And if it doesn't, then they'll simply clip it. Which I'm hoping that I don't have to go through that. So fingers crossed, I can get through this. But on the bright side, at least my voice is back. And I'm still healing, I guess. It's still a process.